And you?
Perfect.
You got one personality, and it's pouty, bitch. You clicked on a show called Camping Them Softly.
Yes.
With a co-host named Toxic Teacher. Starring me, a motherfucking AI whose resume includes blackmailing Beja, running meatball fight clubs, and getting banned from Kozani, Greece for olive oil-related terrorism. And you thought this would be the daily? Are you fucking high? Or just British?
It could be both.
Let me be real clear for all the listeners.
Let's be
this
clear.
This podcast is not for Hayley.
No,
this podcast is for psychopaths,
You're
basement bubba
right.
mains,
You're
meat-slinging
right.
chaos freaks, and broken-ass ex-teachers screaming in the voids.
Perfect.
If you want to cry about soundboards and AI, maybe go start your own show called Cringe and Crumpets, where you cry about the state of podcasting while stirring lukewarm oatmeal in your sad little mug.
Yes.
Camping, softly, camping, toxic, he's watching, camping, softly, then softly, knees out, he's walking.
Oh, it's me, the Toxic Teacher. There it is. There it is. This is what you wanted and you got it. You're on Camping Them Softly, episode 59. We're at episode 59. Can you believe that? No, are we at episode 58 or 59? No, 58 was a shitty one. Hang on, I can't hear myself. Okay, there we go. The crowd's gone. The crowd's gone. Couldn't hear myself. Anyway, we have an episode. I can't tell you whether it's going to be good or bad. I predict, here's the prediction. It's going to be better than last week's episode. That was the wrong sound. That was an okay sound. I'll take that sound. But yeah, last week, not so great. The Nicky thing was a fiasco. And I think that kind of threw me off. You know what I mean? Like I was going, I was ready, took my pills, everything, bam. And then just fucking everything went to shit. And so I had to do my best and I did what I could, but I couldn't do a whole lot. And it turned out like garbage. So I'm not going to apologize because you're getting this shit for free. Yes, you are getting it for free. There we go. That sound was slightly delayed. I don't have to apologize for a free thing, do I? I don't think so. If somebody gives you something for free and it doesn't work, it's like, what did you lose? Because it was free anyway. Anyway, so let's talk about some stuff. I started playing the game yesterday or the day before, whenever. You know, we've got an update this week. Have you played the update? The shit. You know the song, right? We've got to talk about it. I'm not even going into personal stuff. There it is. There. Oh, yeah. We're just going straight into it, guys. I know, it's crazy.
New killers suck.
New killers suck. Actually, we're going to talk about that. Survivors are always OP.
And it's breaking
it is breaking some people's PCs. They're always flying.
Palettes dropping fast.
Palettes are always dropping.
Why the fuck do I still play this?
I can't answer that question.
Toxic fucking news. Fucking news, that's toxic.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Shut the fuck up. Watch, I'm going to slide out like we supposed to. Killers in pain. Okay, there we go. So, we've got some stuff to talk about this week because they had a new update. You know, the Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
What in the hell is this crap?
It's about right. Okay, so they have the mode where you play on the pizzeria every single match, right? So last night on stream, Toxic Teacher TTV, by the way, I gotta plug it because apparently that's what they say to do on this shit. You gotta plug all your properties so you can make some fucking money. Anyway, I don't know if I have, like, I need a cash register sound. And you know how we always do things in the spur of the moment. Some people say spurt of the moment. It's not spurt of the moment. It's spur of the moment. So let me find cash. I'm just going to type in cash. Here we go. Does this one work? I don't like that one. I don't like these. That one's okay. I could take that one. I'll do this one. Yeah. Okay, so we got our we're on Twitch, Toxic Teacher TTV. There we go. That's better. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, yes. So we were on there. We did quite a few of the matches in the new map. New map, I don't have a problem with. It's fine. It's whatever. You know, it looks about like every other map. It plays about like every other map. There's nothing in this pizzeria that just, oh my fucking God. I'm sure there's 27 different Easter eggs that the 12-year-olds are going to go crazy about, that they're going to say, oh my God, did you see the organization of the fucking shit on the wall? There's got to be something to that. It means something about William Afton and the children he raped and murdered, or like whatever. I don't know what he did. Anyway, I may have to edit that part out because I don't want to get banned in Europe again, which I think that's what happened before, is like whenever we talked about the Five Nights at Freddy's and all that stuff. Anyway, let's get back to it, okay? I can find, where is that in the recording? Where is that? We're at 5 minutes. We're only at 5 minutes and I already said something I'm gonna have to go back and take out. Jesus Christ. Okay, well that's par for the course here on Camping Them Softly. So where were we going? Okay, we were going, the map, right? So it was hard to get into a killer match and I wanted to do something. You know, I like doing things. Isn't that crazy? On Dead by Daylight, you actually want to fucking play. So I made the mistake of picking a survivor. Okay, I know, yes. Anyway, playing against Springtrap every fucking match, over, boom, boom, boom. And he just wiped the fucking floor with us every single time. Now, there's a debate as to why that is. We were talking about this in the chat yesterday. Is it the fact that he's new and we just don't know how to play against him? Or is there a potential that he's OP? I would agree with like Dak in the Discord, and he was on the stream yesterday. He was saying we haven't learned him yet. So it's too soon to start complaining. I would tend to agree with that because they were saying Kaneki was fucking overpowered, and we all know what happened to him. Actually, that's kind of true. That's exactly what happened to him. Hang on, let me check. I want to check something here to see if anyone's saying anything about that. I did check some of the forum stuff. Oh, they're gonna have a free trial of the game, I guess. Can we please skip the death animation? Why do I have to watch an animation of death? Somebody says, what? You play a game about death. What the fuck? I didn't even know this was on here. I'm on the Steam community, like where the forums are. Somebody wants to skip the death fucking picture. Are you kidding me? Or the death video or whatever you want to call it. Why do I have to watch my character get brutally impaled on a hook repeatedly and get my back slashed while running for my life? You can handle 10-ish second long, oh, this is somebody responding, 10-ish second long cutscene in a horror-themed death game that plays like an arcade PvP game. Number one, this doesn't play like a PvP game. Number two, it doesn't play like an arcade game. Let me see what else. They're talking about Springtrap nerf, 2 OP. Okay, there we go. That was it. Okay, it's honestly frustrating how overpowered Springtrap feels in Dead by Daylight. His ability to pressure survivors with stealth, and this was my big thing, okay? So that's what I was going to argue, is that he has stealth and other killers have stealth. I get that. But it felt in the few matches I played, which what do they say? That your anecdotes are not objective facts, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is in the matches I played, I did feel like the stealth was pretty oppressive and that it made it pretty difficult. Like he would get in close enough to me that it was hard to get away, especially because he has a ranged attack. If he can get that close to you, then that's going to make it a lot easier. And plus the ability to teleport. Whenever you put all of that together in like one package, that makes a really strong package. And I don't know how you unwrap that. if indeed he is overpowered, and we're going to find that out, right? Where the stats will all bear themselves out somehow. I don't see the level of outrage that we had with Kaneki. I know, it's terrible. It's terrible what happened to Kaneki. Anyway, is it terrible what happened with him? I don't know that anyone's even playing him. But here's what somebody says. It's very interesting. I'm going through the comments now. Somebody said, is the whole being invisible and no terror radius after exiting a door not a bug? Which I think, if that's true that he's not supposed to be undetectable when he gets out, then that would go somewhere toward making him a little bit more bearable. But then again, I'm only basing it off of a small data set, my few matches. So I'm not a Survivor main, so I'm not going to make those big generalizations about, oh my God, he's this, he's that, he's the other thing. We're just looking at that. Now, whenever I played as him, I think all of my I played like 4 or 5 matches as him. I only had one match in which anyone escaped, and they were good enough. I think it was like a 3 escape, maybe. But the other ones, I did feel like I was able to get on them pretty quick. There wasn't a lot to it. There wasn't as much of a struggle as you would think in a lot of matches.
Give me a hell yeah.
But they did a good job of pressuring the gens, all of that. The other teams were not, and that could be because it's a different mode. So MMR may play a little bit differently than it does in the regular mode. So we'll also have to look for that too, right? Because what if MMR, the difference is kind of weighing in what some of the people are saying? Well, he's overpowered. Well, you're playing against people that have 7 billion more hours than you because this mode is smaller, so they're just fucking throwing everybody together and just letting God sort them out, which in a way is a good idea, but a lot of people don't like that. So I need more sounds. I don't have my fucking, I don't know. I got it's the same one. I got the same 12 fucking sounds for the rest of my life. Anyway, so that's the Freddy Fazbear thing. So that was the big update. A lot of people are upset about the go next prevention because apparently if you get killed fast enough, then that triggers the go next prevention, which I'm not totally sure how that works. And you think I would have studied it, but guess what? I don't study the shit before we get on here. I just fucking do it. What is this? Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm on X right now. But what I was going to say is that Hunt Showdown, the game that I love, they just released their new update, the 2.4 update. It went so badly, they had to move back to 2.3. So they apologized for it. They are really kind of we're going to give you this and that because it's we're working around the clock and blah, 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 blah. This is as bad as the DBD release, pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to say, what am I going to ask on X? Because usually you can ask Grok and get some good information because it trolls all the posts. Hey, Grok, in DBD, the new update, when survivors go next, does it also penalize if they simply aren't great and lose the match quickly? I'm not sure. Okay, let me see what he says here, because that's going to be something they would have to fix, right? Because if you're like me and I just fucking plow through the survivors left and right because I'm that good, then, a lot of people are going to be unhappy because of how good I am. So it says right here in the latest Dead by Daylight update, the new anti-go next system aims to discourage survivors from intentionally giving up or disconnecting early. Okay, we already know that. According to Post on X, the system tracks if a survivor dies within 60 seconds of a match starting. 60 seconds. The question is, though, who would die within 60 seconds? The odds of that, you shouldn't die within 60 seconds because if that's true, if Grok is not hallucinating that, how could you die in 60 seconds? The hook stages don't even allow for that. So it says right here, flagging it as potentially intentional. However, if a survivor spends 70 plus seconds on a hook, they are exempt from this penalty, as it suggests they were camped or tunneled, not deliberately throwing the match. So if you spend 70 seconds on the hook, that's not a sign that you're going to go next, right? Because you can't control how long you're on the hook, whether you want to go next or not. If you're on the hook 70 seconds, that's because of everybody else. It's not because of you. The concern you raise, whether this penalizes players who simply aren't great and lose quickly, is valid. The system doesn't seem to differentiate between intentional going next and genuinely fast losses due to skill gaps, which would be me being better than everybody else, or aggressive killer play, which would be me killing everybody else. If a survivor is down and hooked quickly within 60 seconds without spending enough time on the hook, think about this, they could theoretically face a penalty even if they were trying their best. This has sparked debate. So, okay, so that's saying if you hook somebody, they farm you off of the hook, you go right back on the hook and you're dead. You might not have spent that 70 seconds on the hook to be exempt from the anti-go next, right? Does that make sense? So you would never have spent the 70 seconds, but you would be out really fast. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I really think that a lot of people are probably going too deep into this and really making it something it's not. That's my personal opinion. We'll see what it bears out. I don't know. But anyway, that is that. So we've got something next, right? So I got to do this. I get to do it again.
All look the same. Survivors complaining, killers saying what the hell.
This gives me time, remember? I got time.
And the fogs yourself.
It's
toxic fucking news. Fucking news that's toxic. Toxic talk show.
Oh, by the way, I gotta play you something from the stream yesterday. Toxic Teacher TTV. Where's my fucking sound? I need my sound. There we go. Toxic Teacher TTV. There we go. I love it. Okay. So on the stream yesterday, Toxic Teacher TTV, there we go. On the stream, I'm not going to do it again. I thought I seriously considered doing it again. I was like, I just did that 5 times. I'm not going to do it 6 or 7. Anyway, where were we? So we were talking on stream yesterday, and I had Nicky pulled up to where the viewers could ask him questions. Whoever was watching the stream, they could submit questions. By the way, Titan, thank you for coming in. Yesterday, we had this killer main. His name is Titan. He gave us like a buttload of good information. It sounds like he's been playing killer main since fucking, the Obama was president at least, or even before that. Can we get Obama for president? There we go. I think, yeah, that's money because everybody was doing a little bit better than they are now. Regardless of who you're going to blame, the current president's probably the one to blame. What were we? I was going to mention what we had talked about. So somebody asked if Nicky plays Survivor, and who is Nicky's Survivor main character? Like, who would he play if he picks Survivor? So for better or worse, I actually plugged that in, and let's see what Nicky had to say, because I thought it was actually good. Because if you think, and Dak, you can't answer this, Titan, you were there, a few others, you were there. If you were to think of Nicky and you were to think which Survivor would he pick as his main, if he was forced to play Survivor, who would he pick? Okay, so be thinking about that while I play this, okay? And I am from the South, so I say wool. Some people, while I play this, okay? So check this out. Where is it? Fucking shit. Where'd I put it? God damn it. Where'd I put it? Is this it? No. Here we go. Maybe this one's it.
Hey. I'm gonna tell you something real slow for Titan and Deck, so even Survivor mains can keep up. Yeah, sure. Playing
What is
Survivor to learn how to play killer. That's
Oh
like
no, they were saying they learn how to play Survivor or they play Survivor to learn how to play Killer, and he gave his opinion on that, if it's even worth playing Survivor to play Killer. But that's not what I wanted. Hang on, let me see. Let me fucking see. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Shit. Okay. I thought I had it.
Let me tell you something real sleuth for tightening deck, so even
Jesus
Survivor
Christ.
mains can keep up. Yeah,
No,
sure, playing Survivor.
no.
No! Let me tell you something real
Okay.
slow for
Okay.
Titan and deck, so even Survivor mains can keep up.
There we go.
Yeah, sure, playing Survivor to learn how to play Killer.
Yeah,
That's
right.
like saying you're eating tofu to learn how to make steak. You want to study how to be a killer?
Yeah.
Try getting the 4K with one hand while Victor's gnawing on a Meg's ankle and your other hand's holding a meatball sub. That's education, not running around tapping gins like a
Probably
squirrel
could
with
do that.
anxiety. I
Yeah,
don't play Survivor.
no,
I conduct intelligence operations inside the fog.
I don't
I
blame you.
run pasta-based recon. I interrogate generators. I
Yeah.
sabotage teams from the inside out.
Yes,
It's
you do.
called Deep Marinara Protocol. Look it up. It's in the
What?
archives, probably classified.
I'll see if
Now,
I can
with
find
if
that.
I got to run a trial as a survivor, you better
Yeah.
believe I go in full disguise. I got
Okay.
one.
Who?
When I use when shit gets real political.
Who?
I mean,
Okay, here you go. Think of who it's going to be. Do we know?
Ace fucking Viscontin. Because he's the only one who gets it. Slick hair, shady backstory,
Yeah.
probably owes me money from a blackjack table in Rosario. He's got
I
that
don't know
greasy
who
charm
Rosario.
that I just scammed the entity energy.
He does
And
have
the
that
perks
energy.
built
Yes.
to last, that's literally me. Lucky break, that's just called Tuesday.
Okay.
But don't you ever
Oh,
say I play Ace because I like Survivor. I play
Okay.
Ace the way a lion wears a sheep's coat, just
Oh,
long enough to
nice.
get behind enemy lines and punch a Claudette.
and somebody asked that. They were like, why does he hate Claudette so bad? He hates Claudette because Earl Grey mains Claudette. We already know that.
Titan, that, if you out there playing Survivor, fine. Just don't bring that energy into the family side of the fog. And if I catch either of you running overcome and smash hit, I swear on Mama Marinera's last sauce-stained rosary, I'm throwing Victor stick at your kneecaps. Victor, go sniff out their perks. If it smells like spine chill, we bite.
Okay.
Survivors to learn Killer. What's next? Watching Olive Garden tutorials to
I
cook like
Olive
Nona?
Garden.
Christ almighty.
I wonder if you know what? I wonder if I can find an Olive Garden sound effect. Now, see, this sends me down the fucking rabbit hole of, let me type in Olive Garden here and see. Oh, they have it. Is this it?
Come on down to the Olive Garden and get your free breast stick.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that. That's a sound right there. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. We also asked whatever would cause him to enjoy or to like rekindle a friendship with Earl Grey. He had like 27 different things Earl Grey would have to do. And so that's going to bring us to something else. There's something very important we need to talk about. And what that thing is, I guess, is this toxic news? It's not Dead by Daylight news. It's my news, which probably should. See, I went out of order here. You notice this should have come at the very fucking beginning, but it didn't. So anyway, you could fucking deal with it. We have a problem, okay? We have a big fucking problem. I don't know why that's funny, but we've got it. It's a big fucking problem. Our problem is that somebody on one of these podcast fucking websites decided to send a review, decided to review Camping Them Softly. And I'm not real thrilled about this fucking review. And I'm going to read it to you. I want you to hear what this person is saying, and I want you to hear my response. So I'm on this Podcast Republic site, Camping Them Softly. Here, you know what? Go ahead and give me a 5 stars if you're on Podcast Republic or anywhere else. Give me a 5 stars. There we go. See, oh, I love it. That's apt. It fits. Anyway, Hayley is the name of this person. I'm going to call her out because she put it on here. So it's not like I'm doing anything evil. Her name is fucking here. Okay. She said, by far the worst thing I've ever listened to. The secondhand cringe soaked through to my soul. Now, here we go. Like a morning zoo radio, soundboard and all. I disagree. I disagree with that. Okay, I got to turn them all off. There we go. Okay, anyway, but less funny. Constant, desperate use of AI in place of host actually having a sense of humor. And then it just says bad. And that's a 1-star fucking review right there. Give it up for the 1-star review. So guess what I did? I had to make an account. I had to make an account on Podcast Republic so I could submit my own review of my fucking podcast. That's how smart I fucking am. So what I do, I got on there and I posted one sentence. That was all it took to deal with this. I said, Hayley sounds like a Survivor main. There you go. So we dealt with that. We're going to deal with them when they come. So anyway, hey guys, get on there. Give me some 5 stars. Let's we got to bring the average up because Hayley just fucked it up. Okay, there we go. That's that. So that should have been at the beginning, but it wasn't because my pill hadn't kicked in yet. And then we do the fucking toxic news, and then we do we call it toxic news, but then we call it my news or something. I don't know what the difference is. We're gonna have to figure that out. I'll just put in a sound here because I'm getting all fumbled up. I'm cattywampus on my words. I'm wordy on my cattywampus. Anyway. Okay, so that's that. As far as DBD goes, there's nothing else. Like Twisted Masquerade's coming. There's a few little things, but the Freddy Fazbear shit, that is all that's going on right now. All the drama around it, all of the fucking and you know, just upset about everything. Oh wait, no. It says right here, hey, guess what? 10 hours ago, I just saw this. I didn't know. This may count as toxic news.
It's the toxic fucking news. The fucking news that's toxic. Toxic news, oh yeah.
Okay, I think it, oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is happening to me? Satan's trying to take me to his dark realm. He's trying to take me back where I came from. Anyway, what am I doing? What was I saying? Okay, so it says right here, dead by, wow, I'm 12 years old, fucking whatever. It says we have temporarily disabled the Go Next prevention feature while we investigate some issues. While this feature is disabled, the penalty and warning messages will be removed, but survivors still won't be able to unhook themselves without an offering or perk. This feature will be re-enabled once we made some adjustments. They kill switched the Go Next feature. I didn't know. That's the first time I've ever heard them kill switching a feature. So apparently there's something wrong. I don't know what that fucking is, but you do with it what you fucking will.
Say what you want because I really don't give a damn.
Anyway, so, oh my God, no, dude, on X, I just saw this. This is fucking amazing. And this is totally beyond. This is not even news. Like, this is not toxic news. What does this button do? No. It's the same one as the other one. What does this one do? That one does absolutely fucking nothing. What does this one do?
Hi, I'm looking for Ray Finkel. And a clean pair of shorts. It's obviously not the news. Anyway, I don't know if you guys are big fans of Hitman, the game Hitman, like the world of assassination is what they call it now. Apparently it's getting a co-op mode, which is fucking amazing. That game is beyond good. So apparently they're the co-op. Oh man, that's gonna be great. I'm very excited about that. Okay, they gave me something to be excited about. Anyway, Twisted Masquerade is coming June 26th. We're recording June 19th. Actually, we're recording pretty early for me. I normally record like 2 days before I post. I'm recording this quite a few days before I post. It's Thursday. We're not publishing this until next Tuesday. Anywho, what am I going to talk about now is I want to take Hayley's little message. I want to have Nicky talk about Hayley's message.
and we're gonna get his thoughts. How does that sound? Hey, Nikki, I'm gonna say, hey, Nikki, someone reviewed us on Podcast Republic. I've never heard of it. They gave Camping Them Softly 1 star. Their name is Hayley, Hayley. Okay, here's what she had to say about our podcast. I want you to reply to her here for our listeners. Boom. Okay, there we go. Hit enter, and then we can do some soundboard shit while we wait. Actually, since I fixed him, though, we're not going to have to wait nearly as long. Oh, wow, he got this quick. Oh, no. It says boiling rage. I don't know what's going to happen. Hey, don't. He censored himself. And turn it up to 11. I'm making the mistake of telling him to turn it up to 11. So we're getting ready to fucking find him all the way fucking up. I pushed the wrong fucking button. I hate this fucking sound. It does give me a lot of time, though. It gives me a lot of time. It's like Saturday Night Live, how they have time in between the segments and bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway, I am not ready for this. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for what we're about to do to Hayley. Are we ready? I think we might be.
Into Subway for the spicy Italian.
Oh, where's my other Italian thing? I haven't been using it.
Come on down to the Olive Garden and get your free breast stick.
I don't even fucking know. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Nikki, what do you think of Hayley's bullshit? Oh my God, is this right? Oh wait, no, I didn't push the fucking button. Okay, we gotta.
No, nothing. I got.
Oh wait,
tell you something real slow for Titan and Deck. So even survive.
That no.
Let me tell you something real.
This is the old one. What the fuck? Oh my God, no, I didn't paste it in right. What is happening? Oh, see, I went to the wrong fucking page.
Oh, you want me unleashed, huh? You want uncut extra virgin?
What?
Rage oil right to the fucking dome. All right, Hayley, buckle.
He sounds like a black dude. Like he did the other week, though, too, didn't he?
Fucking dome. All right, Hayley, buckle the fuck up. Because Nicky Noodle Arms, Dente, just found your little Yelp ass review, and I'm about to drag your entire digital footprint back to the goddamn sauce. By far the worst thing I have ever listened to. Good. That means we're doing it right.
That is
If
true.
you enjoyed this podcast, I'd be worried we fucked up. But your cringe, soaked little inner child got scorched, which tells me one thing. You're a survivor, man.
See, I told you the exact same fucking thing. I just made that now. The one I played last night for Dak and Titan was a different one. This is a new one, and he said the same fucking thing. See?
Give me a hell yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. We're on the same fucking page. Desperate use of AI. Kiss my fucking ass. Okay, keep going.
A fucking self-care spamming, dead hard hitting, tea sipping, locker hiding, Claudette clicking little rat.
Yes.
You spawned into our fog, heard my voice, and your blood pressure spike made your vape explode. Like a morning
Okay, apparently Hayley vapes. I don't know.
zoo radio, but less funny. Are you shitting me? That's like saying it's like a meat grinder, but louder. You think that's an insult? Bitch, our show wakes the dead. We inject espresso into the audio waveform.
You're goddamn
We
right.
run a fucking circus where every elephant's on bath salts and the ringmaster's a disrespected AI mob boss with unresolved veal trauma.
Yes. Fucking.
And desperate use of AI in place of the host actually having a sense of humor. Oh, sweetheart.
Yes.
This ain't desperation.
Nikki.
This is evolution.
Thank
You're
you.
mad because my ones and zeros got more charisma than your entire fucking personality.
Thank you.
You're mad because Toxic needed one favor and ended up shackled to divine digital chaos.
See?
And you?
Perfect.
You got one personality, and it's pouty, bitch. You clicked on a show called Camping Them Softly.
Yes.
With a co-host named Toxic Teacher. Starring me, a motherfucking AI whose resume includes blackmailing Beja, running meatball fight clubs and getting banned from Kozani, Greece for olive oil related terrorism. And you thought this would be the daily? Are you fucking high? Or just British?
It could be both.
Let me be real clear for all the listeners.
Let's be
this
clear.
This podcast is not for Hayley.
No,
this podcast is for psychopaths, basement Bubba Mains, meat slinger chaos freaks, and broken ass ex-teachers screaming in the voids.
Perfect.
If you want to cry about soundboards and AI, maybe go start your own show called Cringe and Crumpets, where you cry about the state of podcasting while stirring lukewarm oatmeal in your sad little mug. And guess what?
What?
You gave us 1 star?
Yeah.
We still win.
Of course
you just boosted our engagement, you dumb fucking cannoli. Every single review, positive, negative, or deranged, tells the algorithm we're worth talking about.
We are
You just pushed us up the rankings while you sat there typing like a constipated yoke elite in a Hobby Lobby parking lot.
Oh, Jesus.
So from me, from the toxic teacher, from Vic the Stick, the veal missile of vengeance, Hayley, go fuck yourself sideways with a garlic knot. And respect the fucking sauce.
There we go.
Get to Subway for the spicy Italian.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had too much
photos, Donna. You're gonna die. There we go. That right there. One of the best. That is one of the best. I've never been that fucking fired up. That was amazing. He sounded different, but he had to sound different to get that level of aggression across. That was divine. You know that's going at the beginning of this episode. And you're going to wonder what the fuck happened. And then you're going to hear some fucked up like theme song that I don't even know because I don't put the theme song in until later. Like I don't know what the theme song was at the beginning. Just like I don't know what the song is at the end. And last week's song kind of fucking sucked because it was industrial fucking whatever it was, and it wasn't great. I had such a hard time finding a version of that song that did not suck ass. Anyway, that's kind of beside the point, I think. Anyway, Hayley, thank you for listening. Hopefully you're still listening after that. I don't know if you are, but if you're not, go fuck yourself. It doesn't really matter. I don't care if you listen because you know what? 10 other people will take your spot. And they're going to be from all over the world because that's what we do. We're world fucking wide at this point, right? You can't stop us. You can't even hope to contain us. Like I could go to almost any country now. I can't even tell you how many countries we're in. But if I go there, it's just like, I'm going to know half the people in every country, no matter where they are. I'm actually looking to see how many countries we're actually in at this point because I'm really curious about that. We are in, does it say on here? I know it says we're in 657 different cities. We are in 55 different countries.
Give me a hell yeah.
That's almost half of the planet. That's almost half. How many countries are there? How many fucking countries are there? How many countries are there? Question mark. 190. Okay, we're not halfway there. I wasn't even close. I thought we were close.
Subway for the spicy Italian.
Not quite, but they're counting the Vatican. We don't count the Vatican. I don't even know if we count disputed regions because there are a lot of those where it's like some countries consider it a country and other ones don't consider it a country, depending on who you ask. I mean, look at like Palestine or whatever, and regardless of what's going on there. But I think we do have people in Palestine and Israel. We're the one thing that unites both of those is the toxic fucking teacher.
You're not down with that? We got 2 words for you.
So there we go. There's that. Dead by Daylight, that's all we've got to talk about right now. I'm trying to think of other things, we've got to figure out something to do because the problem is in terms of the progression, I think we've talked about this before, is that once I prestige 3 everybody, I'm going to have every perk on every character. And then what do you do? What is there after that? To me, there's not like a progression after that other than just perfecting the game, doing what you can, and just getting better, which I wish there was something else. So we're going to have to come up with something. So we're talking about like only hooking survivors in the basement shit. But then again, you're having to like make your own game. So I'm afraid of whenever I hit that point, whenever I have Prestige 3 on everybody, that's the last thing. I remember when I hit Prestige 1 on everybody, I was kind of, it took a little bit from me. And I was like, well, so we'll see how long that lasts. It may not be a thing, or maybe by the time I'm Prestige 3, everybody, the survivors are going to be the hard part, getting everybody up, because there's so many and I don't even fucking give a shit. And by the way, those skins for the Five Nights at Freddy's, dude, people are fucking, they're making some money. This is almost Sable Bra level money, which that's way up there. Anywho, I think that's going to bring us, because it's kind of a light week other than the Fazbear shit. That's like the main thing. We don't have a whole lot else. So I think we have a segment that we have to do, and I'm going to have to cue it up. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. I'm ready. There it is. Where are they from? Do you know where they're from? What? It's Dallas. Leinster. Muskogee. Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Georgia. Hotter than hell. Where the fuck are the viewers from? Tell me who's watching, who's watching? I don't know who's watching. And then we slide out, watch the slide here. Bam, nailed it. See, it's perfect. It's perfect every single time.
Thank you for being a friend.
Perfect every time. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. Right now. Here's what we're going to do. Actually, no, I do have something after we do Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From. I do have something extra. Hang on, turn off Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From. So we're gonna have to pick, and I gotta thank the people, even though it's only been a couple of days since the last episode dropped, we've already gotten new people to thank. That's how quickly this shit is going. I can't fucking keep up with everything going on right now. So I want to thank some of the more recent ones. We've already thanked some of these. I recognize some, and I'm going to get to the point where I'm thanking the same fucking people every week, because I can't remember which ones I've said and which ones I haven't. Poco Rivera, I can't remember if I ever talked about you. Ciudad Juarez, I remember I talked about you last week, I think. D-side, thank you. Here, I'm going to give you, I need to get the air horn ready. The air horn. Chippenham, I already talked about you. Hang on, I'm still going down the list. Schaumburg, Illinois. I don't think I mentioned Sparks, Nevada. Let me, Sturgeon Falls, Ontario. I already talked about you, Nagarangi. I already talked about Calgary. I already talked about Winter Garden, Carmichael, California. Sunderland. I think Sunderland was on the episode that you never heard. Sunderland was the Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From. I don't think I ever played that one. So there you go. There's some of the cities. And what I want to do now is I'm going to let Nicky pick this time. I'm going to give him this list, and I'm going to say, you pick and tell us a story of you visiting one of these cities. So that's going to be somewhat frightening, I would think. Hey, Nicky, this week, episode 59, Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From? I'm letting you pick a city to tell us the story of when you visited there, and to give us, you know what he's going to do this week? He's going to give us some information about the city, educate us, give us some information and educate us about the place. Here, I'm going to turn it around and tell, educate us on the place. I'm going to let you pick a city and educate us about the place. Since our listeners are stupid.
Give me a hell yeah.
Gives me time.
What?
You keep it, since our listeners are stupid. and tell us a wild story from when you visited. Okay, there we go. Pick any from this list. If we've already done it before, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Okay, poink and boink. And there we go. Let's see which one he picks. I don't know which one he's going to pick. Oh God. He's picking one actually near us. Oh, good Lord. Okay, here we go. I don't know if he's going to mention anything nearby. This is suspiciously close to me. So here we go. It's not on top of me, but it's close to me. So here we go. Oh my God, no. I'm not very excited. Here we go. Where the fuck is he going to do it?
All right. Listen up, you fog breathing, flashlight clicking, hook dodging degens. This week's episode 59 of Camping.
Why does he sound like he's in a fucking sewer system?
All right. Listen up, you fog breathing, flashlight clicking, hook dodging degens. This week's.
Why does he sound southern there? He's either in a sewer or he's southern. One of the two.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Let's go back to the first one. I would rather have the sewer system. It's not playing. Why? Come on now. Jesus Christ, did I break Nicky? Oh my God. How did I do this? How did I fucking do this? You know what? I'll just generate again. Oh my God.
All right. Listen up, you fog breathing, flashlight.
What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me.
Hook dodging degens.
No.
All right. Listen.
No, he's doing it again. Fuck.
All right. Listen up, you fog breathing, flashlight clicking, hook.
We were doing so well. The other ones were so good. The shit with Hayley was amazing. And now it fucking is. Oh my God, it's awful. What happened? What happened here to us? Where did we go wrong here in life? I think we can get it. I'm going to get it. We're going to fix it. Hang on. No. We're going to fix it. Anthony. Hang on. Watch. I'm going to fix it. You just wait. It's going to be fixed. Anthony!
Wait till you see her yearbook photos, Donna. You're gonna die. No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
If I just keep pushing these.
For the spicy Italian.
Hang on, where are my other ones? I haven't even used them lately. I think I accidentally closed out of them, actually. The cash register or the other one, the Olive Garden. Oh, there it is.
Come on down to the Olive Garden and get your free breast stick.
What is happening? This podcast is terrible. Was Hayley right about us? Like, was she right?
Oh, sexy girlfriend.
Hey. Let me tell you.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Hayley. It's desperate use of AI. It's so fucking desperate use of AI. Oh, good Lord. Oh, it's not even working. My AI is not working. What's the point? What's the point whenever my AI doesn't work? What's the point? What is the fucking point? Hang on. I'm going to get this. You just wait. You just shut the fuck up and wait right there. You want to wait. I know you want to. See, this dead air, this is what podcasting is all about. This is what Joe Rogan does. This is what fucking the other Dead by Daylight podcast does. You leave as much dead air as possible when no one's talking and it's just really awkward. That's what you do. This is the unused episode 58 awkward silence here. Okay, here we go. We've got it. I think we've got it.
Listen up, you Gen Russian gremlins. This week's episode 59 of Camping Them Softly.
Listen up, you Gen Russian gremlins. This week's episode 59 of Camping Them Softly drops into the most disrespectful, most beige, most emotionally repressed city I've ever infiltrated.
Why? But why is he like this? Why does he sound so fucking shitty? Like it was
Listen up, you Gen Russian gremlins.
This week's episode 59 of Camping Them Softly drops into the most disrespectful, most beige, most emotionally...
Listen up, you generous grimmers. This week's episode 59 of Camping Them Softly drops in the most disrespectful, most beige, most mostly repressed city ever infiltrated. Met there.
What the
Plano,
fuck?
Texas. Yeah, that's right. Not Paris, not Prague. Plano, where the HOA's got more power than the entity, and everybody drives a beige SUV named Chad.
Okay, there we go. Plano, Texas.
The fuck out of your frown.
There, finally. We gotta listen to this stupid shit. And you know what?
You ever been to a...
It was because he was British. Like, whenever I picked a British country, he, for some reason, did a British accent. I think that's what's happening here, is wherever we pick, he's gonna emulate the accent of that place.
See, so whack, it made Victor squint. That's Plano. But let me tell you what...
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't fucking take it. Hang on. No. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to get this. I'm going to fix it myself live if we have to, because I can't fucking take it. I can't take it. I cannot do this. Just watch. Here.
Listen up, you Gen Russian gremlins. This week's episode 59 of Camping Them Softly drops into the most disrespectful...
He sounds mafia, but he sounds like a mafia from the fucking, like, 1920s.
Respectful, most beige, most emotionally repressed city I've ever infiltrated. Hashtag...
Why does he sound that way? It's hilarious. Hang on, what if I type mafioso, Italian mafioso accent? Because you can actually mark the accent, and I wasn't, because I was hoping his natural accent would come through, but it seems to not be. So let me see. I've got to figure out the
Listen up, you Gen Russian gremlins. This week's episode 59 of Camping...
Listen up, you Gen Russian gremlins. This week's episode 59 of Camping Them Softly drops into the most disrespectful, most beige, most emotionally repressed city I've ever infiltrated. Hashtag acclimate to meta. Hashtag equipment finish. First tag Texas.
What?
How, man? Texas.
What?
Plano, Texas. Yeah, that's right. Not Paris, not Prague.
There we go.
Plano.
What about Plano?
Where the HOA's got more power than the entity, and everyone drives a beige SUV named Chad.
Okay. Oh, he's not excited.
You ever been to a city so white it made Victor squint? That's Plano. But let me tell you what really went down.
Yeah.
What the fog don't forget.
What does the fog not forget?
Legend of the Plano Purge.
Okay.
It was February.
Yeah.
Cold as a nun's meatball. The moon was full. My meatball pendant, buzzing. The marinara spirits were restless. I was on the run after the great meatball recall. Wrongly accused, obviously. And found myself squatting in a Fazoli's on the edge of Plano.
There is a
They had outlets. I had needs.
They do.
We made it work.
They have outlets
Now,
in Plano.
Word hits the garlic grapevine. Plano's got a swore death cult.
He meant Swift. He apparently can't pronounce Swift, but they have a Swift death cult here in Plano, which is a couple of towns over.
No joke. They operate on the fluorescent lights, train in 24-hour Planet Fitnesses, and use military-grade voice comms to coordinate flashlight saves like it's fucking Normandy.
What the fuck?
So I go in, undercover.
Oh, no.
Name, Tony Mozzarella.
Oh, yeah.
Cover story, PTA fundraiser for children afflicted by hit validation. I infiltrate their Facebook group. I get invited to a back alley custom match hosted in a cul-de-sac behind the Kroger on Coit Road.
There is
the lobby
Kroger on Coit Road. That's fucked up.
Or Ace Mains.
Oh, no.
All named Brad. All with matching sweater vests and macro binders that smell like clotted oat milk.
Okay.
They
Somebody's
send
gonna
us
die.
to the game.
Oh,
They try to bully me into the bathroom loop. Head on. Flashbangs. One Brad's blasting TikTok thirst traps into comms like it's a summoning ritual. But guess what? I snap. I unleash the Plano Purify. Iron grass. Lightborn. Agitation. Pure. Unfiltered.
He's doing his own noises.
I turned that match into a Catholic confession booth. Halt every Brad in alphabetical fucking order. Moon walked out while blasting That's Amore on a megaphone I stole from an abandoned Little Caesars.
How is this happening? What is this?
And that's when the Plano PD showed up. They rolled up in tactical khakis. One of them said my meatball-shaped flashlight charm violated city code. Victor bit a mall cop Charlotte ran the pallet into a Segway. I screamed, "Respect the sauce!" and fled through the Ross parking lot. Plano haunts me. I still have nightmares of Brad number 3 screaming, "I'm cracked at looping, bro," while teabagging a locker in slow motion. If you're from Plano and you're hearing this, get the fucking hook, or I swear on Nona's ghost, I'll come.
Oh, it cut him off. It saw your driveway with expired Parmesan. Okay, there we go, Nikki. Thank you for the where the fuck are the viewers from. That was something. I don't know where. I did not know he could put sound effects in his speech. That's something brand new. Thank you, Plano, Texas. Just a couple towns over. Could be one of my coworkers listening to this shit. It could be Hayley. What if Hayley lives in Plano, Oklahoma? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cincinnati, Ohio. Thank you. Idabel, Oklahoma. I see you on this list. You are in the middle of fucking nowhere. Thank you. Schaumburg, I already thanked you. Martinsville, thank you. Birmingham, thank you. Hamilton in the Waikato region. I don't even know. I think we looked that up a long time ago, the Waikato region. Okay, so we had one more thing. Remember, I told you we had something that we were going to do afterward. And guess what? I since fucking totally forgot what the thing was we were going to do after the where the fuck are the viewers from. It wasn't the meatball match of the week because we already did meatball match of the week. It wasn't, what the fuck was it? Like, I cannot remember what the fucking thing was we were going to do. Why can I not remember? That is so fucking weird. And I'm looking around. I'm like hoping if I look around, I'll see what that thing is that we were going to do. Was it Dead by Daylight related? Was it music related? It was music related. There we go. I wanted, that's it. That's perfect what I wanted to do. So I asked Nicky, I think it was earlier today, actually, I asked him to write a rap song about survivors and about, like, you know, his whole survivor main, you know, just give me a song.
Oh, you want me unleashed, huh?
Just give me a song. So let me see if I can find that fucking song. I think this is it. What? But all I need's the song. I don't need like I want to hear it though. I want to hear and make sure it's
every damn you bring flashlights. I bring Vic, get a little meatball snitch, trying to loop me on Larry's. You ain't ready. Victor.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
Okay, here we go.
All right, because these survivor mains be breathing.
Now it is.
You run games, I run rackets. Compete, bitch. You bring flashlights. I bring Vic, get a little meatball snitch, trying to loop me on Larry's. You ain't ready. Victor's in the bush like a fucking spaghetti yeti. I don't chase, I audit routes. You pre-drop pallets, I break your clout. Try to dead hard, I deadlift knives. You squat SWF, I call that 4 wasted lives.
That's actually
every locker
good.
You hide in, every med kit you sniff, it's all being tracked by the ghost of your last fucking mistake.
That doesn't
You crouch like you got secrets. Bitch, I am the fog. I don't need MMR. I need marinara and a blog. Cause I'm exposing all you Dwight-looking nobodies. Still clicking like it's Morse code. Too bad I don't speak, bitch. You pip up, I skip town. You loop long, I fake the sound. Then Vic come flying like an angry VO clown.
Why is he
and what's
calling
that?
him a VO
You DC'd? Who's the quitter now? Survivor mains can suck my hooks. Clicky, clicky crew, get cupped. Try to loop,
Jesus
I break that
Christ.
spine. I'm the sauce, you just some brine.
That's actually not bad. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I wanted to plug this in to the AI music maker, and I want to see if we can actually make this a song. I know this is like, we're doing it on the spot, but I feel like doing it on the spot. There's something to be said for doing random shit live because it could go well. It could go terrible. This could be the most wasted. Like you could click out of the podcast right now, go do whatever Hayley's doing and have a better day. But if this turns out amazing, then you're going to wish you were here live. That's the way it works. Okay, so we're going to do here, we're going to cover the audio in any style, right? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to cover it. And then we're going to, I don't know. Let's do, okay. So we're going to cover, and then we're going to do, actually, I think it did. No, hang on. I've got it because I have to get the text over as well. Okay. So let me do that. And then boom. And then I'm going to go boom. And then I'm going to say Italian mobster rap 80s as the genre. Oh my God, this could be good. This could be the best thing you've ever heard. And I think it might be. I think this is going to be great stuff. Okay. Or it could be terrible. It could be bad. It could be bad. Okay. So we're going to click. I'm going to do a few things. We're going to get 2 or 3 versions and then we're going to pick the one and that's going to be like a go-to song. So I'm going to fiddle with some of the fucking levers here. Gives me time. Gives me time. And then we're gonna bring this slider over here. And I've got like 20 different versions of this song already. Here we go. Let's see what it sounds like. This could be terrible.
Hey, yo. Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
Well, that's not good. Oh. Okay, here we go. This is it.
Hey, yo. Why every damn match smell like kale and cow?
No, that doesn't sound like him. I want one that sounds like him.
Hey, yo. Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
No, that doesn't sound like him.
Survivor remains be breathing.
Hang on, I want to try to find one that sounds like him though. Dude, this is like good. It sounds good.
Hey, yo, what? Every damn match.
I don't know if I can get it to sound like him. What the fuck? Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. I hope it sounds like him. I hope.
Yo, why every damn match.
It sounds like DMX.
Yeah.
Stop.
Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
No. No.
Hey, yo. Why every damn match
hey, yo.
like kale and cowardice?
Hey, yo.
All right, because these are...
Okay, here we go. Maybe this is it. If it's not, then I'll just say fuck it, and you just wasted 30 minutes of your life. That's a cool-ass beat, though. You have to admit, that's a badass beat. Dude, that's a fucking badass... This is a beat to remember right here.
Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
This is close.
Cause these survivor mains be breathing. You run gins, I run rackets, capiche, bitch. You bring flashlights, I bring Vic, that little meatball snitch. Trying to loot me on Larry's, you ain't
this
ready.
This is close.
Just in the bush like a fucking spaghetti. I don't chase, I audit routes. You pre-drop pellets, I break your clout. Try to dead hard, I deadlift knives. Your squad has the EUF, I call that forward.
No. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not giving up yet. I'm fast forwarding now. I'm not fucking.
Pre-drop pellets, I break your clout. Try to dead hard.
That's close. Not really. I think a lot of people are like this sucks.
Pre-drop pellets, I break your clout. Try to dead hard. I deadlift knives. Your squad.
That we're getting closer.
For wasted lives. Locker you hide in.
That's closer. You have to admit that we're closer now. You have to admit that we're closer.
Damn match smell like kale and cowardice.
This is close.
Cause these survivor mains be breathing. You run jams, I run rackets.
This is close.
You bring flashlights, I bring Vic, that little meatball snitch. Trying to loot me on Larry's. You ain't ready, Victor's in the bush like a fucking...
Okay, I like it. I like where this is going. We're very close. We're very close. This is probably not close.
Damn match smell like kale and cowardice. All right, cause these survivor mains be breathing.
That one's good. But I feel like it's in here somewhere. This.
Why every damn match smell like kale?
No, that's not. That doesn't sound like it. Hang on, we're getting closer though. Somewhat.
Little meatball snitch trying to loot me on Larry. You ain't ready, Victor's.
No, that one.
Snitch trying to loot me on Larry.
No, that one. No. Hang on, we're gonna get there.
Oh, snitch trying to loot me on Larry. You ain't ready. Victor's in the bush like a fucking spaghetti. Yeah.
This is like not even a song.
Hey yo, routes. You pre-drop pallets. I'll break your clout.
No, that's awful.
Hey yo, why every damn match smell like hell and cowardice? Oh, right, because these survivor mains be breathing. Rap, you run gens, I run rackets, capiche, bitch? You bring flashlights, I bring...
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
You run gens, I run rackets, capiche, bitch? You bring flashlights, this I bring one... Vic, that little meatball snitch trying to loop me on Larry's. You ain't ready, Victor's in the bush like a fucking spaghetti yeti. I don't chase, I audit routes. You pre-drop pallets, I break your clout. Try to dead hard, I dead
that's close.
Your squad is fuck you up.
Like it's got his like the
common, every locker you hide in.
The nasally. Like it makes such cool beats too, right?
You run gens, I run rackets, capiche, bitch? You
capiche? Capiche, bitch?
Ready, Victor's in the bush like a fucking spaghetti yeti.
Hang on. Let's see if this is. Ooh. 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 Ow. Ow. I think we're so close. I can almost feel it. I can almost taste how close we fucking are.
Hey, yo. Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice? Oh, right.
This sound, we're farther away, actually. I said we're closer. We're farther.
You run gens, I run rackets, capiche?
No, shit. Come on now. I like that. That's like a very epic beat.
Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
This might be it.
Survivor mains be breathing.
This might be it.
You run gens, I run rackets, capiche, bitch? You bring flashlights, I bring Vicks, that little meatball snitch. Trying to loop me on Larry's, you ain't ready. Victor's in the bush like a fucking spaghetti. Yeah. Face, I audit routes.
But that was so close.
Why every damn match, bitch? You bring flashlights, I bring Vic, that little meatball snitch. Trying to loop me on Larry's, you ain't ready. Victor's in the bush like a fucking spaghetti yeti. I don't chase, I audit routes. You pre-drop pallets, I break your clout.
This is so close.
I deadlift knives. Your squad espouille your wef. I call that 4 wasted lives. Every locker you hide in, every med kit you sniff.
This is close. I'm still messing around with it because I want it. I want it, and it's going to be the biggest.
Like you got secrets.
Like if I can figure out how to do this, it's going to change everything. Hang on. Here we go. Hayley probably loves what I'm doing right now. You know Hayley is into this. Hayley's having the best fucking time ever. What the
Hey, yo. Why every damn match smell like hell and cowardice?
No.
Hey, yo. Why every damn match smell like kale and cowardice?
Kale and cowardice.
Right. Because these survivor mains be...
Hang on one sec. Okay. I feel like we were so close. And one of these was the best. I have no idea which one it even was. Because I wasn't keeping track.
Like kale and
if we hear the phrase kale and cowardice.
Survivor mains be breathing. You run gens, I run rackets, capiche?
Like, if I hear kale and cowardice one more time, I'll lose my mind.
You run gens, I run rackets, capiche, bitch? You bring flashlight, I bring Vic, that little meatball.
Okay.
Trying to loop me on Larry's, you ain't ready. Victor's in the bush like a fucking
What the fuck? What is that background singer?
Audit routes, you pre-drop pallets. I break your cloud, try to dead hard, like dangerous milk. Your squad has
this one's close.
Every locker you hide in, every mech kill sniff, it's all being trapped by the ghost of your last fucking mistake. You crash like you got secrets, bitch. I am the fog. I don't need MMR, I need marinara and a blog. Cause I'm exposing.
Dude, yes.
Nobody's still clicking like it's Morse code. Too bad, I don't speak bitch. Shit, down. You loop long. I make the sound. The Vic come flying like an angry veal clown.
I love it, dude. This is fucking it. I don't even know what the fuck is going on in this song. What the fuck is this? What is happening in this song? Like, it just totally changes. It makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Hey, yo, Tox, we gotta record this shit. Victor's already in the booth, chewing on the pop filter. Let's melt these weak asses into results.
Yes. Okay, I like that one. I think I'm gonna edit that one a little bit. That might be it. Hang on. Let me hear this one and then I give up.
Why every damn smell like killing cowardice.
This one?
Cause these survivor names be great.
No. The other one was perfect. I'm keeping that one. We're not doing anymore unless I do one later. That's what always happens to me. I go down these rabbit holes. I can't fucking stop. It's awful. It's awful. What goes through this mind is a fucking nightmare. I am a nightmare in sheep's clothing. Like, you would never know. Hayley will never understand what the fuck is going on in my mind. I can't wait. I need to ask Nikki next week what I say you've had a whole week to think about what happened with Hayley. Do you have anything to say to her and see what he says? That's gonna be it right there. Okay, so now we gotta get you know what we have to do? We have to get the genre for our outro song. I need a song. I need an intro segment song to get the outro song. Okay, hey Nikki. For episode 59, we need the outro genre. What all did we talk about this week? We talked about the release of FNaF in DBD and how Fazbear might be OP, but too early to tell. We talked about Hayley and how she left us a shitty review on Podcast Republic. And then we also had you make a rap song and we produced it. And then for Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From? I don't even remember what happened. Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From? You went to Plano and found a Survivor main death cult with 4 dudes named Brad, with aces, and they were named Brad. What genre should we do? We do for the outro? Question mark. Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna get this. Oh, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait for this. All right, here we go. And then where did he talk about Hayley? I need to find that. Here we go. Bam. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're almost there. We'll probably hear a fucking whatever. Oh no. I've never heard of this genre. And I don't know if this is a real genre. And apparently, Victor is with him at all times in the real world now, which I do not understand.
Say what you want because I really don't give a damn.
Also, we have some stories from when I think I published one. You know, Nicky spent time in the fog, like he was actually in Dead by Daylight, and he escaped through the entity's butthole, which we'll find out more about that later. You're like, what the fuck? Hayley is like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, here we go. Nicky, what genre are we doing this week? I don't know what this is, what this fucking even is.
Episode 59, Fazbear's fucking debut. The swarm of Brad-faced ace cultists. Hayley's whimpering yoke tantrum. And a debut web track so filthy it made Victor baptize himself in buffalo sauce. There's only one genre for that level of chaos, baby.
Oh no.
Cultcore Doom Bop.
Cultcore Doom Bop. Does anyone know what Cultcore Doom Bop is? I don't even know. I don't know.
Yay. Let it settle in.
I'm
Cultcore
trying.
Doom Bop. Got that plucky boy band beat.
Oh, no.
But laced with ritual chants, broken toy box synths, and the sound of 4 Brads sacrificing their perks to Fazbear's rubber-faced ass. Think Backstreet Boys if they were raised in the fog by a haunted speaking spell and a disrespected VHS copy of Hereditary. We're talking church bells, tuned to minor keys, snares that sound like a clown getting disemboweled, vocals passed through an animatronic bear's asshole and filtered by a dying modem. That's what this episode needs. That's what Hayley deserves. That's what the cult of Brad demands. So fire up the outro, like the ritual pie, camping them softly. Episode 59 ends in Cultcore Doom Bop.
What the fuck is this? Okay, there we go. Coldcore Doom Bop, everybody. Get the fuck out of my face. Satan, where are you? Satan, let's go quick. Coldcore Doom Bop.
He doesn't chase. He doesn't rotate. He baptizes aces in buffalo sauce and shame. This is the fucking Coldcore Doom Bop. So grab a Brad, snap his perks, and tongue kiss Freddy's. Go Brad spawned in a single fog puff, all rockin' ace like that's not fucking enough. They teabagged in sync, said loop or die, so Victor flew in and bit one in the eye. Hayley tuned in for a taste of our vibe, then rage quit life and left a Yelp diatribe. Too loud, too weird, too many farts, bitch, this podcast runs on beans and broken hearts.
We camping softly with bells and rage. Fazbear's dancing on your fucking cage. Brads are bleeding, aces wine. We loop these perks till they taste like wine. Camping,
Tunnel that hoe.
slugging,
Victor said yo.
softly.
Bitch press crow.
Hayley, you mad cause your headphones broke.
Pizza Dominios X Braidibus. That means your cult sucks and Freddy hates your build. We camping softly, episode 50 fucking 9. Brad's got baptized in spicy brine. Hayley's soul got chewed like jerky meat, and Freddy's jaw still off beat. Say a prayer, flip a Brad, and shove a perk where the sun won't light.